Michal. My name is Michal Ohana. I'm 28 years old, and I'm going to share a little bit about myself before October 7. So before October 7, I was living in Portugal. I'm a vet nurse. I go to live there because I love this country and I have a Portugali passport, and I love animals. So I start to work in this work, and this is all my life. 1 week before October 7, I came to Israel to visit my family, to be with them in the holidays, Sukkot, Simchat Torah, and also because my old sister, she need to give a birth. So I came to Israel, and two of my friends, Rosh and Michal, they called me and they said, Michal, you are in Israel, you need to come to the Nova Festival. It's going to be a big festival with a lot of DJ from all the world. And I love to dance, I love music. And I said, okay, it's a good idea. It's a good time to see all my friends, to dance together. And this is what we do. I went to the festival with all my friends. We go to the festival on 1 a.m. in the morning, and until 6:30 in the morning, it was the best festival that I was. But this time in this festival, everybody come to celebrate the life, to celebrate birthday, dancing, smiling, the vibe, the people, everything was like amazing. 6:30 in the morning, Hamas started to send rockets to Israel, and the festival stopped the music. They said everybody need to go out from this area. I don't know why, but I take my phone, I put on video, and I start to take a video for all this time. So all the video is my video. In this time, I don't understand what they said. And I said, why? What happened? Yes. And then two of my friends, Tom and Ben, they said, okay, Michal, we are so close to Gaza, we need to stay in the car. And I said, okay, we stay in the car until they stop with the rockets, and then we go home. And this is what we do. We stay in the car from 6:30 until 8 in the morning. 8 in the morning, this is the first time that we start to hearing the gunshot. And I start to feeling in my stomach like something bad gonna happen. I screamed to Tom and Ben, get in the car, we need to go out from this area now. I have a lot of video, but it's too much graphic, so I didn't gonna show you that. But after this video, we get in the car and we start to drive, I think 2 minutes. But after 2 minutes, we saw tender, a pickup truck with a lot of terrorists, and they start to shoot all over the car. So me and Tom, we get out from the car and we start to running back to the festival. And then I just saw the terrorists and I didn't know what to do. I was in such a stress and panic, my legs like freezing, and I sit on the ground, I start to cry, I take a video, selfie video, that I saw the terrorist and I can't run anymore. So we get inside to a police place in the festival, and we're sitting there for 20 minutes, I think. After 20 minutes, a policewoman, she saw from the small window terrorist came, and she started to scream, and I can't forget her face when she screamed. She said, who want to stay alive need to go out now and start running. So me and Tom, we get out from this place and we start running, and we run all over dead bodies, including my friends. Sorry. And then I started running, and from far I saw tank, IDF tank. And I said to myself, okay, it's the army, the soldiers, they came to take us, they came to save me. I ran into the tank. And when I get to the tank, I start to understood that all the soldiers in the tank, they murder and the body is kidnapped. So I was under a tank for 7 hours. 12 in the morning, Hamas, they saw me there and they shot me. I get a shot in my leg, and they send 2 RPG and all the literal sharpness piercing my stomach. And I remember this moment. I called my mom and I said, please, Mom, I love you, but they shot me and I'm bleeding. I'm under a tank and nobody's coming. She started to cry because she wanted to help me, but she can't. And then I remember that I understood that nobody's coming. Nor the police, nor the soldiers, nobody. And I started talking with the God. I said, please, God, I don't want to die. Not like this, not today. Please save me. And I started to say Shema Israel. I think I said Shema Israel 50 times in 1 minute. And I start to pray to the God. And I was with a lot of people from the festival in the tank. And it was one people like Daniel Sharabi. He was with me there. And he said, thank you. And he said, okay, girls and boy, we need to start to pray to the God. We said Shema Israel together, and we said Shir LaMa'alot together. And I have this. It was crazy day, it was crazy hours, 7 hours that I don't think, I know that I'm going to die. But after 7 hours, special soldiers, they came to take us, and they take me to Soroka in Be'er Sheva, the hospital. And after I moved to Hadassah and Karem here in Jerusalem, because my mom, she's a nurse in this hospital. This is me in the hospital, and this is my mom. And it was crazy for me because I started to understand that I'm still alive. And in the same time, in the same hospital, my old sister, she gave a birth. So we was together in the hospital, and this is my new nephew. So it was two miracles for me in this day that I'm still alive after all this crazy day, and I have a new nephew. My sister called him Emmanuel because the God was with us in this day. After the hospital, I was there 2 weeks in the hospital, and after I go home, and I start to understand that I have a lot of power because I have a lot of video, and I was there. I lost 10 of my friends in this day, and 2 of them kidnapped to Gaza. One of them is Elia Cohen and Elkana Buchbut. And today I can stand and say, thanks God that they back alive. So when I start to understand that I have a lot of power, I start to go all over the world and share the story, tell the truth about what happened to us. Every moment. And after October 7, I think to myself how I can say thanks to the God that I'm still alive. So I start to keep the Shabbat. From October 7 until today, I keep the Shabbat. And I start to do art, surfing, all the things that I know that can therapy and do healing for myself. I start to light the candle every shishi. And when I light the candle, until today, it's 2 years from October 7, but until today, when I light the candle in Friday, I feel the same feeling that I feel when I was under a tank and I'm talking to the God. When I close my eyes and start to talking with the God, I feel the same feeling, so I can't לוותר, שכחתי איך אומרים. To give up from the light the candles on Friday. So for me it's all. This is Elkana. And I want to share about Ben, my friend. He was with me in the festival. Ben was a hero for me. Ben's success to get out from the festival, Ben Shimoni, his success to get out from the festival, and he didn't find us, me and Tom, so he take 5 people and he put them in Netivot and he back to the festival. And again, he didn't find me and Tom, so he take another 5 people and he put them in Be'er Sheva and he back to the festival. He do it 3 times. In the last time he was with Romi Gonen. Romi was kidnapped to Gaza, and thanks God she's back. But Ben murdered in this time. But for me, and I think for all Israel, he was a hero, but he back to the festival to save us, to save people that he didn't know, again and again and again. So I writing here, one for all for one. Because this was Ben. I'm here today not to make you cry or make you sad. I'm here to make sure people understood what happened to us on October 7 and what still happened in Israel. And also I'm here to bring a light and hope, because after 2 years, I can say I feel the God every little moments, every day, every minute. I feel Him. He was with me, and this is my job now. I didn't back to my job to the vet nurse because for now I can't see blood and animals. It's too much trigger for me. So this is what I do. I do Kiddush Hashem and I do Zikui Arabim for the God because He saved me. And you part of my healing, because when I'm share the story and tell the truth about what happened to us, I feel this is my therapy, this is my healing. So thank you so much for visiting me. Thank you.
because we're focusing on Shabbos, can you talk more about how you started keeping Shabbos and getting used to it?
It was really hard for her because she didn't really know what to do, and she was still in trauma, and she just wasn't sure what to do with herself.
אבל אז הכרתי את קשר יהודי. קשר יהודי זה ארגון שבעצם אחרי ה7 באוקטובר הם עשו לנו שבתות לכל השורדים ביחד עם המשפחות של החטופים, כדי שנשמור את השבת למען החזרת החטופים.
So then she encountered the organization Kesher Yehudi. Kesher Yehudi basically started making Shabbatot. Kesher Yehudi started making Shabbatot for the survivors from the Noah Festival and for the families of the hostages, that they would keep Shabbos together as a salute that the hostages should come back.
אז כשהתחלתי לשמור שבת למען החטופים, שביניהם היו החברים שלי, פתאום נהיה לי הרבה יותר קל, כי אני שומרת את זה למענם, שיחזרו ולשמירתם, ובקשר יהודי גם הראו לי ממש איך זה לשמור את השבת, בשירה, בעונג, באוכל, באנשים טובים לידך.
So she was keeping Shabbat first by herself, and then it was really hard, but when she started doing it with Kesher Yehudi, she understood she was doing it for a purpose, because at that time they were doing it in order to bring back the hostages, so she felt like there was a goal. And they also taught her the beauty of Shabbos and taught her how to do it with happiness and with singing and to feel the light of Shabbos.
והייתה לנו סגירת מעגל, כי שבוע שעבר, מתי הייתה שמחת תורה? לפני שבועיים, שבוע שעבר. הוצאנו ספר תורה לכל הנרצחים שהיו בנובה, ובעצם בשמחת תורה הזאת יום לפני החטופים חזרו, אז ככה הייתה לנו שמחה כפולה, כי באמת כל השנתיים האלה של שמירת השבת באמת ככה הוצאנו את הספר תורה בכזאת שמחה, גם שהחטופים חזרו וגם שסוף סוף שהשנה הזאת בשמחת תורה יכולתי לחגוג ולשמוח כמו שצריך במסיבה של הודיה לבורא עולם.
So they were able to kind of close the circle on Simchat Torah. They wrote a new Sefer Torah in memory of all those that were killed at Nova, and so they brought it out in Simchat Torah. And since that was also when the hostages came back, there was such simcha and such to be able to really dance that they had come back and the war was over. At the same time to remember their friends that had passed away was just a very special way to kind of close.
זהו, לפי דעתי כולן כאן שומרות שבת, אז אין לי איזה עצה ככה לתת. מה שאני יכולה להגיד על השבת, שבאמת באמת בשבילי זו מתנה שקיבלתי מבורא עולם, לשמור את השבת, ללכת לבית כנסת, להתלבש בצניעות, לשמור על הגוף שלי, ובעיקר להיות בזמן איכות עם המשפחה, וכמובן כמה שיותר להתקרב לבורא עולם. אז שוב תודה לכם שהקשבתם לי.
You all keep Shabbos, so she doesn't have a lot to add. I think she does have a lot to add. Like I said, it's fresh classes, and she said the main thing is to remember what a gift it is that we have Shabbos, the ability to go to shul, to connect to Hashem, to dress with you, to be with family, and just to really appreciate Shabbos.
Thank you. אם יש שאלות? Yes.
Now I can just, I'm not going to shul, I'm sleeping more, I'm just having a downtime, which we need. But you really renewed for me that awareness of the kesher with Hashem, and to value the time with family in a way, through your eyes, you gave me a lot more of that beauty. Thank you.
Thank you. Like you said, all the weeks we work and we do a lot of things, and the Shabbat, it's a Yom Menucha, that we can rest. But also it's a day that we can connect to Hashem without asachot da'at, you know. So, yeah.
Emotional.
Can I hug you?
like, you know,